let's see what the problem with black DC superheroes is, bro. So I'm expecting the Black Green Lantern, Cyborg, Static Shark. Who else is black? I don't know. That's it.
Plenty of well-made, fleshed-out black DC characters to go around, many of which have been
Sorry.
established
Why
in
did I
the
almost say
public eye
yeah?
through various mediums that are well beloved
Get
by
that back.
DC fans to this day. A lot of y'all probably grew up with Jon Stewart as Green Lantern thanks to the DCAU,
Yup.
or maybe peeped at the Static Shark cartoon as a kid.
Nope,
But
that's
isn't
me.
it funny in modern times how these companies are all like, yeah, we really want to push for diversity and inclusion with our stories, but they have like an entire catalog of characters that could fit that description that they don't even bother to use. Now, I'm not saying the higher-ups on Warner Brothers are racist or anything, but I mean, you look at the DCEU and the whole Justice League fiasco. Many things got cut when Joss Whedon came on board with extensive reshoots. Cyborg's entire character arc got cut, along with scenes with his father Silas Stone. So did any scenes with Iris West, any scenes with the Martian Manhunter actor. WB wouldn't even let Zack Snyder use Jon Stewart Green Lantern as a cameo.
You don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
You don't find
You don't
suspicious.
find that suspicious.
Okay, but in all seriousness, there definitely is a problem in the lack of pushing these characters to the general public, to the point where average folk can't even name characters off the top of their head who don't meet a certain criteria. Y'all ever see those videos where people are asked to name like 5 or so black superheroes who don't have lightning-based abilities?
Bro, I was literally gonna, when I was naming them black superheroes earlier, when I said Green Lantern, Static Shark, who else did I say? I can't remember. See, bro, I was gonna say Black Lightning and shit, bro. I was like, already that's 2 niggas with fucking legend superpowers, bro. Goddamn. Can you give us something other than lightning, my nigga?
Can you name 5 black comic book characters that don't have lightning powers? Oh, I was about to say Storm.
Black Panther, yeah, nah, he good. Luke Cage, yeah.
Electrics. Can you name 5 black characters in fiction that don't
Bro,
have lightning abilities?
Frozone.
He has lightning. We got
The fuck is Killer
fiction
B?
in
Oh,
general. I don't know
oh,
why this is
fiction in
so hard on
general?
camera.
Oh, black characters. Oh, got you. What did he say?
I don't know why this is so hard on camera.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. We just don't remember.
The popular question to ask is if DC even acknowledges characters who aren't Batman, but the question we really need to be asking is,
I just want to know where my niggas at.
I'd imagine a select few of internet folk out there would complain about my content being quote-unquote too negative. Bro, you're always hating on DC, stop complaining all the time.
I don't give a fuck, man. I'm sick of you always thinking you know what's best for me, dog.
I always find it
I fought 8 Mile.
hysterical when internet niggas moan about the style of content of a person they themselves choose to watch. Not sure how pointing out characters that are neglected or mistreated by a company is considered hating on said character, but okay. You know, I've always hated Superman, you know what I'm saying? It's not like these videos are literally in defense of said character being
Damn,
the topic
back to
of
back.
discussion. And if it bothers you that much, unsub, dislike,
Nightwing should have been
recommend
black.
channel option on your homepage, whatever makes you feel comfortable. It'd be one thing if 95% of my content is just
It would have been too perfect, you know. He's a Nightwalker. So,
me going, oh my god, dude, like, these modern superhero movies have gone woke, dude. Like, anytime I watch a movie, there's just too many black people on my screen. And if you still perceive me as being too negative instead of a guy just keeping it real,
I don't give a shit.
are we watching GU? So,
you know
what's
we got some
GU?
problems when you got folk out here thinking Black Lightning
You got
and
some
Static
niggas in
are the
there?
same character, or some people not even
What's with the question
recognizing
mark, bro?
Static is
What's up?
associated with DC.
Wait. Why the fuck was Superman there? Is Static Shock part of DC?
I'll be real. Before Static Shock had that episode with all them other DC characters, bro, I did not think that nigga was in DC. I was legit, so I didn't really know the comic book universe's teeth. So, you know.
I remember a long time ago, it
Say
was
something.
announced they were
No,
working
not
on
really.
a Static Shock movie produced by Michael B. Jordan, but in typical WB DCEU fashion, the project went absolutely nowhere with no significant updates announced since. I don't think they've ever even officially canceled it. There has just been no info on it.
That would be so fire.
Is writing for the live-action feature film version of Static. Is, you know, he's hard at work right now. We're going to be getting that
Right,
soon.
me too, bro. Like, what's up,
live-action
right?
Static Shock is a real thing that's in the works. You know, Warner Brothers is excited about it. We're excited about it.
Michael B. Jordan's excited about it.
Michael B. Jordan's producing the movie with us.
So that was a fucking lie.
Whenever a DC animated movie is announced, it's always set to release within the same year or the following year of its initial announcement. I don't recall many, or if at all, any DC animated films where the film didn't release not too long after it was revealed. Well, that is if I don't count the announcement of the Milestone animated movie. Right after they had reconfirmed the existence of a live-action Static movie, they announced for the first time at DC Fandom 2021 they were going to make an animated Milestone movie featuring the heavy hitters of the Milestone universe, which included Static.
Here's the new announcement that no one knows yet. This is Fandom breaking news, which is the first Milestone animated feature film is now in the works. You know, we just hired an amazing writer, and if you guys have been reading Hardware, you know how dope he is as a writer.
Brandon Thomas
Brandon Thomas
has been hired to write our screenplay for our animated feature, and in conjunction with Warner Brothers. And we're very excited about that. That's going to be a massive project.
Massive.
With more than one character.
That was almost 3 years ago, and there's not
Damn.
a single update on this movie.
Yo, his design, obviously he's got lightning ability, but his design tough. Yo, his design tough. What the fuck? I fuck with. Why is this not? Yo, his design tough as fuck. Nigga looks like Birdman. Birdman who? You talk about that Birdman nigga? What Birdman you talking about? Where the fuck is his
Not even kidding. This is honestly one of the rare occasions where I've seen an announcement of a DC animated project, and to my knowledge with no progress being made. It might be unfair to make assumptions, but if there was any progress made on this movie, it probably would have came out at least a couple years ago. Man, thinking back on it, that whole DC Fandom event was just a bunch of empty promises.
Now what you're gonna see here is why the hierarchy of power in the DC universe is about to change.
Milestone Comics was created by Dwayne McDuffie, Dennis Cowan, and Michael.
Oh, you're talking about the other nigga.
to combat
I thought you were talking about the character design.
Lack of diversity seen in comics. This new initiative spawned the creation of characters like Static, Hardware, Icon, Rocket. They eventually approached and reached a deal with DC Comics where they would publish and distribute Milestone books, but the creatives at Milestone still had full creative control of their stories. Unfortunately, Milestone Media was shut down in the late 90s due to struggling to maintain strong sales numbers, along with some pushback from retailers on the more mature stories that were told in Milestone Comics, and the comic industry as a whole during that time period had a major downturn. But
Yeah, you know these characters is black. Other than their skin tone, look at their nose.
some of those characters were able to live on in a couple adaptations, more notably the Static Shock cartoon in the early 2000s.
Yo, yo, yo!
In 2008, it was announced that the Milestone universe
I'm about to go
characters
crazy.
would merge into the main DC Comics continuity, so you'd see Static be a member of the Teen Titans for a little bit. He also got a short-lived
Ooh, that
solo
would've been
series
tough.
during the launch of the New 52 in 2011. In 2020, DC announced the return of Milestone Media with a renewed partnership aiming at bringing Milestone's
Wait, is that design meant to be Static Shock? That design tough.
characters back to the forefront. So you have
Question
new
marks?
modern
What's the question
comic
marks?
titles on Static, Icon and Rocket, Hardware. Characters like Icon and Rocket were seen in Young Justice. You'd never really
Was that a
see
redesign?
Icon
That
anywhere,
redesign
but
was
there
tough.
was a little bit of screen time given to Rocket here and there.
I nominate Icon for league membership.
Because you suspect Icon might be Kryptonian like you did with Captain Marvel?
Icon interests me also, as does his protege, Rocket.
You know, I was the one who convinced the Icon to become a hero in the first place. I should be outside celebrating with him, not hidden away in here.
Static was another character who appeared in Young Justice.
She sound like
season 2. You'd think he'd have more.
Riley's voice actor. I forgot her name.
Why even bring him into the show at all? But nope. You don't see him become a team player until like the second half of season 3, where he's just delegated to being the guy on the team who can't get a girlfriend.
I gotta get a girlfriend.
We got you good.
Gotta get a girlfriend.
Are you? Come on!
I've gotta get a girlfriend.
Those heroes.
Oh, no way, then.
And not just cool, hot.
Yeah, I have a friend of theirs.
Sure you are. You gotta get a girlfriend.
Oh man, losing bro about every sentence, every clip, you just lose an aura, bro. Oh, bro, no man, no man.
More screen time was given to Black Lightning in Young Justice Outsiders, where you see some of his guilt as a hero in the beginning. And there was a lot of potential to see cool elements with this character, but I feel like there was just way too much time spent on his relationship with that one.
Yo, who remembers the Black Lightning live action? Who remembers the Black Lightning live action? Who's seen this? Who's actually seen this? The Black Lightning live action show. Has anyone seen this? Because I have. And I'll tell you what, not great. Not great. Not great. I think I watched all of season 1 and a bit of season 2. I don't think I finished season 2. They changed the actor for season 2 as well. Yeah, this is season 1's actor, and this is season. Oh no, that might be the same person. I think they changed it. I think they changed it. Get out of my head. Yo, stop, bro. Hell nah. No, you haven't seen it. I say you watch it. It's a good watch. I'll just lie straight to your face. That season 1 was cool, but the rest was shit.
Then at the end,
Yeah, I stopped after at the start of season 2.
Now, normally this wouldn't be a problem, but the show was called
It's that albino black nigga looking like Winter from Planet Home.
And fleshing out their characters.
My God. Nigga, why did you have to say that? Because that's the only thing I can picture now. Nigga, why the fuck did you just say that? Oh. Oh, he just old? Oh, he was just old? My fault. I didn't remember. Oh, stop lying. My fault. I heard that albino dude was hella racist. Really? In the show, maybe. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that shit. He looked familiar. Is it because he's a nigga, but he's also albino, so automatically thought of a gorilla? And it's specifically you thought of this nigga. He actually looks like him. Ayo, his lost to him. See, A3, we can say that. You can't, because now that seems racist.
Or at least the heroes who were the forefront.
We gotta stop, bro. We gotta stop. Racist jokes are not funny.
Role with Static, which was slightly teased in season 2.
I'm not surprised. You show real potential for this gig. You ever need a mentor, Virgil? You just let me know.
Now, Carrie Payton is a phenomenal voice actor. Not only is he the voice of Cyborg in the Teen Titans cartoon, but also the voice of Aqua.
You can't get the boss. I'll buy the niggas all
black character in the show. There's also the Black Lightning TV series on the CW, but there's your first problem right there. It's on the CW. I like the idea of the show putting emphasis on Jefferson and his family, with both his daughters gaining abilities and whatnot. On the flip side, it came to the point where a lot of the major focus wouldn't be on Jefferson Pierce himself. My God, his wife, or former wife, Lynn, would get on my last nerve. So would his daughter, Jennifer. But I will say, the villain Tobias Whale's Uncle Ruckus type energy anytime he was on screen was genuinely the funniest thing ever.
No, I think I'll stand. Sit your weak monkey ass down.
A3, you're not allowed to laugh. A3, you're not allowed to laugh. You're not allowed to laugh. You're not allowed to laugh.
All the people are free to learn that the Pierce family is the chocolate-covered Incredibles.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Damn. Not the chocolate colored
I
Incredibles.
haven't seen your blistering black ass playing dress up lately. You big lip, bug-eyed, nappy-headed Nimrod.
Oh my god. Oh. 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 Ooh. Stop. 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 Oh God. God. I heard that word in a fucking minute, bro. I called him a whole Nimrod.
That black son of a bitch keeps rising from the dead.
How is it you never seem to age?
I keep saying black folks gotta get off of that fried chicken and watermelon Kool-Aid diet. Plus, I do my best to stay out of the sun.
The character was known to be a prominent team player in Batman's team of times, gaining a lot of respect from Batman himself, as he stood as a symbol of hope, demonstrating effective leadership qualities and a collaborative approach to teamwork in the field. He has a lot of potential with his abilities, often holding back when attacking enemies, with his raw power also being something deemed noteworthy and pointed out by Batman.
Oh yeah, we literally just saw it. We literally just saw it.
A lot of respect for Jefferson, despite the fact that Jefferson often disagrees with Batman's methods from time to time. If I'm gonna keep it a buck, when it comes to the core roster of the Justice League, I never cared too much about Cyborg being a part of the main cast or a founding member. He's always been, to me, much better handled with the Teen Titans or Titans cast, as the dynamics and bonds there feel a lot more personal.
100%.
I don't think it was a good idea to replace Martian Manhunter with Cyborg as one of the 7 founding members of the Justice League in the New 52. You could say, well, it's because the Justice League lacked black characters, so it was only fitting to put him on the team. So you mean to tell me there were no other alternatives or characters that would have been better picks, considering the other potential options have been a part of some variation of the Justice League? Vixen, Mr. Terrific, and Black Lightning were right there, dog. And I don't know who was cooking with his design in the Justice League movie. An actual abomination.
Ah, good.
That was not it.
Hideous.
This was not it.
Evil in an ugly way. Problem area is up here. All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort.
As I mentioned earlier, an unfortunate part in the implementation of Cyborg's character in the DCEU is the controversy surrounding Ray Fisher and what happened with the Justice League reshoots. The actor basically went on Twitter to explain the on-set treatment from Joss Whedon and the unprofessional behavior that was going on. From the different things we've heard, not just from Ray Fisher, but other sources as well, the Justice League reshoots were just a complete disaster, all the way from Henry Cavill's CGI mustache to actors not wanting to film uncomfortable scenes. Given Whedon's track record, none of this is surprising, and cutting out so many of Cyborg's—
Who's Josh Whedon? Hold on, I need to put a face to that name. Oh, he's the writer? Wait, did he make The Boys? No, he didn't.
Scenes was a damn shame. Literally an entire character arc taken out of the film, but nah, we gotta have more jokes in there. Bro was the heart of the whole film in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Man, I'd be heated too. One thing I will say though is that I feel it isn't really productive for Ray Fisher to still post tweets to this day talking about some accountability over entertainment years after the Snyder Cut released. It's kind of beating a dead horse at this point, considering all of the WB executives like Walter Hamada, who took part in DC films during that time, aren't even at the company anymore, so I'm not sure who he still wants an apology from. It's become excessive at this point. Like, let it go, brother, it's over. I remember some years back where WB had this weird obsession in trying to greenlight a Black Superman movie over a Man of Steel 2 or any continuation of their main Superman, Henry Cavill. Ta-Nehisi Coates was set to write the script with J.J. Abrams set to produce the film, and I'm not gonna lie, I genuinely do not see the purpose of this movie. Now, on one hand, it might have been cool to see an Elseworlds project on Val Zod, who was the Superman of Earth 2, or Calvin Ellis, who was the President Superman from another Earth. But the thing is that Michael B. Jordan was set to produce a Val Zod Superman project, but it's different from the Black Superman movie that was supposed to be written by Ta-Nehisi Coates. And you guessed it, that movie went completely nowhere.
Why am I not surprised?
But if the intent for the J.J. Abrams movie was to not even put the spotlight on Calvin Ellis or Val Zod and instead just have a Black Clark Kent— log off, bro, you're done. Please step out the office building.
Yeah, we ain't trying to just see a Black Clark Kent.
Black Superman type of character so badly to star in a film, you could have just used Icon from Milestone. I mean, he's already similar to Superman, where he's an alien who crash landed onto Earth, and his character was created way before the two two alternate versions of Superman I just mentioned. There are countless characters that deserve the spotlight in a plethora of DC projects, one of them being Mr. Terrific. Michael Holt is generally one of the top smartest characters in DC. He's often regarded as the third smartest person, but he could arguably be number one depending on who you ask.
You're only the third on the smartest person list. I prefer not to draw too much attention to myself. Who do you think wrote that list?
Very capable writer, along with being more of a tech-based hero.
What's his name? Mr. Terrific. Hold on. Quick search. I want to see what... hold on. Mr. Terrific. Is that him? Oh, that is him. Why the fuck has he got a fat T on his face? I'm just gonna show this. You can assume what I would have said, especially this one. That's it.
T-Spears that can do like almost literally anything. Now imagine my frustration with how he was depicted in the CW Arrowverse when he was a part of the core cast of heroes in Arrow. They made up some original character named Curtis, and he's kind of weird and over the top. He's like one of those geek stereotypes you'd see on TV, awkward and very clumsy at times. The character's comedic timing was off-putting and wasn't that capable. I appreciate his costume being straight out of the comics, but that's the only thing they even remotely got right about his character. He was never a unique asset to the team when it came to his expertise in the tech field. His skill set was pretty much like a neutered Felicity Smoke, which is such a disservice to his comic counterpart. I mean, there really is only one way to describe Mr. Terrific's.
I'm sorry. It's not a nitpick, but it's funny. That, you know, that action slide that superheroes be doing when they're running up full speed and then they do an action slide when they come to their destination. Look at this nigga's action slide.
Which is such a disservice to his comic counterpart. I mean, there really is only one way to describe.
The nigga fucking buckled over his action slide, bro. Lame ass. Oh my god. I need to stop.
Terrific's character in the Arrowverse.
Soft. Overrated. Pretty boy. A bitch.
Damn.
On the bright side, Mr. Terrific is one of the characters set to appear in James Gunn's Superman movie, in which Gunn stated he's one of the characters he's excited for audiences to see on the big screen. The actor for Mr. Terrific, Eddie Gathegi, been putting in that work, so hey, I hope they cook with him in the movie.
Okay.
Another character I think deserves more love, with a pretty cool skill set where she dons a totem that grants her the abilities of any creature from the animal kingdom. She played a minor role in Justice League Unlimited as a love interest to Jon Stewart. She was also a part of the Arrowverse as a member of the Legends of Tomorrow cast. She even had her own webtoon animated series that was a tie-in to those CW Arrowverse shows. I haven't really seen her in much since then. Slight cameo roles in the Tomorrowverse animated movies, but nothing substantial. Sadly, anything related to Green Lantern in outside media has gotten the short end of the stick, as the WB executives have had no desire in utilizing the character after the 2011 Ryan Reynolds movie. Jon Stewart had a pretty solid adaptation in Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. I mean, you got an entire generation of fans who grew up with him as Green Lantern. There have been opportunities for the character to be explored in Green Lantern projects like the Green Lantern DCEU movie that never happened, or that Green Lantern TV show that was in development by Greg Berlanti set to air on HBO Max that also never ended up happening. I think that show was supposed to center on Guy Gardner and Alan Scott for whatever reason, but luckily that show was scrapped in favor of the Lanterns TV series in James Gunn's DCU, in which Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart will be the center focus Lanterns.
Finally, some good fucking food.
Look, all I'm trying to get at is that these companies rally for what they think people want in terms of diversity, for like brownie points and representation, but when it comes to actual well fleshed out and developed characters to become prominent in these major stories, it's freaking crickets out here. They're more interested in using their most popular characters to be like, hey, we have a black guy on the team, hey, you like Batman, right? Well, here you go. And with that mentality becoming so prominent, it's kind of a disservice to the well-established black characters out there who more than deserve their time in the spotlight. With the way WB works in their stupidity on almost every level, I couldn't care less about that Black Superman movie. Give me my Static Shock movie.
He was getting it over with.
And I'm pretty sure they
so that is Static Shock. Yo, that redesign tough as fuck.
Any of the milestone characters for crying out loud.
That redesign tough as fuck. Yo, he was getting it on with Hot Girl. Okay. But yeah, nah. Black people in DC, they kind of suck. Except from the select few. We got to do better, bruh. We got to do better. I need to watch Supercell. Apparently, it's really good. I need to watch Supercell. Hopefully that's in a step in the right direction.